But anyway, so the point is that these are the 5 areas. So I would say to everybody who's listening as it comes to the new year, consider these 5 areas in your life. Do you make 5 goals for yourself? A goal in your religious. If you have a pen and paper as you're listening, make sure you, not to you guys, but they can do this. You guys should do this later. I'll do it as well. Religion and spirituality. Consider your religious life and your spirituality. What do you need to do this year? Got that? Could be from the salahs, could be some sharia, like, you know. Then look at your life and health. What do you need to do in your life and your health? What goals do you have to have? These are the more common ones people do. Then mind and education. What goals do you need to set yourself for your mind and education, your growth in knowledge? You have to do this every year. 5 goals, 5 areas. Then your family and honor. Think about your family. Think about your honor. Think about having a kid. Think about in 20 years' time, are you going to say, damn, I should have had a kid earlier? Something like that. Wallahu alam, everybody knows their life. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm saying consider this. The last area is property and wealth. Consider your property and what would you, what would you say on your deathbed? Man, I could have opened up an orphanage. What would you say to you when you feel in your grave? I could have done this, I could have done that. You know, and the welfare system does kill a lot of our brothers because we just think, well, doesn't matter, I'll get paid from this, I'll get paid from that. So those are 5 areas to consider. And then I will say, if you know your mizaj, know that your mizaj, every single 3 brothers here, even me and anyone listening, your mizaj makes you focus on one area, 1 or 2 areas, and ignore an area. So there are brothers out there, your temperament, your tabi'iyah, yeah. You could call it your personality. I wouldn't call it that, but that's shakhsiyah. Tabi'iyah is different. The tabi'iyah and your akhlaq produces a personality. That's the proper study we do. Anyway, my point being is that your tabi'iyah, your nature, will make you a kind of a guy who every year you focus on mind and education while ignoring your life and health. Plenty of guys we know who are like that. Yeah. There's other people who their mizaj makes them focus on property and wealth every year while ignoring religion and spirituality or family and honor. Araftum, yeah, you get this. There's people out there whose mizaj is making them focus on family and honor every year and ignoring the property and wealth. So brothers are 10 years down, they got no savings. So this is a good way from the maqasid's higher goals of the sharia, to use this framework from the scholars, from Imam Juwayni and others, is to understand, there's other variations, but you can use these 5 goals and assess your life. What I would do, I do this as an actual class, but I would say to people, just do this. Write the 5 areas that I wrote down and assess where you are in each of them, where you would like to be. And the one you find the biggest difference, you spend 6 months on that.
Isn't the biggest area of
the biggest difference. So if you like say, I would like to have 20k saved, but I've got 0k, but I'm reading 300 salawat, I want to hit 500 salawat. What's the bigger difference? Your property and wealth. Yeah. So chill out with your salawats for just a moment. Yeah, you're already on 300. It's fantastic. You're in the Nafal area already. Yeah. Go and earn some money for your family. You get that?
Yeah, just focus more on that.
Somebody out there is like, family and honor. Oh, I can't get married. How can I plan to get married? That's what people say to me. I've actually convinced people to write a goal in the family and honor. You don't live with the results. You live with the effort you gave. So the effort may be that at minimum, I will open myself up to 1 potential conversation a month. For 6 months, I spoke to 6 potentials. That's what I'll die with. You get it? But if I didn't even offer myself that, then what have I done upon myself? It's called injustice. And you did that upon yourself because you closed yourself off because of whatever. And you are the only one who's going to rebuild that ability to trust or whatever people are in life. Do you get this? 5 areas, the one you find the biggest difference in, I would say to you, if you've got 100 hours to work on something, if I give you 10 goals, how many hours do you have per goal?
10.
10 only. 10 hours per goal. If I scrap all my other goals and have one goal and I have 100 hours, how many hours do I have to achieve that goal? See the difference?
Tenfold, yeah.
So I say make your 5 areas, but the one you find the biggest disconnect, go full throttle for yourself. Unless you're already an achiever and you regularly do goal setting, then you maybe do 3 or 4. But if you've never hit goal setting and you've never actually, and everybody knows this because everybody hits targets, but tries to hit a target. If you're really bad with your targets, take the path of least resistance. Chill with those other targets. Focus on the one that you need and make sure that gets done.